There's no decision yet on whether violent young offenders from the Bridge City Juvenile Jail can be sent to Angola. The state is getting ready to move the so-called worst of the worst juvenile inmates to the Louisiana State Penitentiary. And Paul Murphy has more from the federal trial to decide their fate.
A federal judge in Baton Rouge is expected to decide whether the state is allowed to send juvenile offenders to what the Office of Juvenile Justice is now calling the Bridge City for Youth at West Feliciana. It's located on the grounds of the state penitentiary at Angola. In July, OJJ announced that's where it wants to send the most violent offenders responsible for a string of jailbreaks and fights at the original Bridge City on the west bank of Jefferson Parish.
The bad actors need to get out the way and let the juvenile justice system try to reform those who want to be reformed and those who show some interest in being reformed.
A lawsuit filed on behalf of a 17-year-old inmate argues youth in adult facilities are more likely to commit suicide, more likely to suffer from sexual assault and trauma, and more likely to experience mental health challenges.
We're supposed to just close our eyes and accept the fact that we're going to take kids from a juvenile facility and shove them to the Louisiana State Penitentiary.
Wednesday, the plaintiffs showed this video in court of what the facility looks like. The juveniles would be housed one to a cell at the converted death row building at Angola.
And I think the message is to these juveniles: if you cause trouble, you cause riots, you escape, that's where you're going to go to Angola. And you won't have the freedom that you have in these dormitory-style settings that allow you to cause chaos and disrupt the entire facility.
OJJ officials testified the building planned for juveniles is more than a mile away from living quarters for adult inmates.
To them, it doesn't matter if the closest adult camp is 1.5 miles away. On there, what they know is that they're going to big boy jail at that point in time, and the risks that are associated with it.
The judge is not expected to make an immediate ruling in the case. Paul Murphy, Eyewitness News.